Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today, I'm going to be doing another protective style for you guys. This is my hair after my last video where I did the clay mask. So let's get started into the video. Now, first thing I'm doing is I'm damping my hair with water. There's only water in my spray bottle. And then I'm going to be using my leave-in Can2 conditioner. I'm going to be putting it in with my tea tree oil and just rub it in there to make sure all of my strands are coated with the product. It has been 3 days since I did the clay mask and I haven't done anything to my hair in those 3 days. All I did was just wrap it up in my scarf and left it until I found something to do with my hair. And I got this idea from my husband to do a half mohawk or a mohawk Fro-Hawk style. I haven't done any in a while, so that was my recommendation protective style for this week or for this 2 weeks. So that's what I'll be doing today. So I'm just separating my hair into the sections for both sides. It's gonna be a half mohawk, not a full one, because I can't reach my hand down to the side like I would like to. So I'm just gonna be doing it halfway. So I'm separating the sections on both sides, and then I'm gonna be detangling the middle and putting it away for later. And then I'll be starting off with my sides. Now that I have detangled all of the section, I'm just combing out the sides, and then I'll be making my parts, and then I'll be cornrowing individual sections, and I'll be using a edge controller that I just purchased, and I'll be using it to slick the beginning of my cornrows. Now that I've got my section together, I'll be doing my first cornrow. I wish I could have shown you guys how I formed the cornrows, but my hands are a bit stubby and they were in the way, and I was trying to see what I was doing at the same time. But yours don't have to be perfect or exactly like mine, and you don't have to worry about it being perfect, because most parts of the cornrows section you won't be able to see it anyway. If you have hair that is getting in the way of you making your cornrows, you can get yourself a scrunchie or a hairpin just to get the hair out of the way and continue on with your sides. As you can see, I'm almost done, so I'll be finishing up my last two. I made the last section big. I know it was going to be big, but I know it wouldn't show up as much, so I just left it like that. But you could stop here at this section, or you can continue with the next braid as well. But I'm gonna finish up this section and then I'll do the next section off camera. It does get kind of awkward when you're making your braids towards the back. That's why I said that it doesn't have to be perfect, so don't worry about it. But if you have help and you have someone that knows how to do cornrows, you can have them help you with making the side cornrows or making your cornrows all together so they could be a lot neater. But this is how I did them for this video. Now that I'm finished with the sides, this is how it's looking, and then I'm gonna continue on my next side and then I'll be back. Now that I'm finished on my sides, my cornrows for the sides of my Fro-Hawk, I'll be doing my twist on the rest of the section down the middle and the back. Now I'm just going to be separating the sections into the section that I want to lay towards the front and the section that I want to be laid towards the back. So I'm separating it, and I'm going to be starting off with the front because this is the section that you guys can see, and then I'll do the back off camera. Now for my twist outs, I am going to be doing the twist, and I'm going to be leaving the twist in for a few days until they get a bit old, and then I'm going to be doing my twist out afterwards. Here I'll be parting my sections. You don't want them too big or too small to do your twist, so that's what I'm doing here. I'm sectioning off my sections and to make my twist. finishing up with the front. I'm just gonna tie them together to get them out of the way, and then I'm gonna be completing the back off camera, and I'll be back. Now that I have completed the back, it's time to style our hair. Now that I'm liking how it's looking good so far. So now it's time to do our baby hairs. I'm using the edge controller that I showed you guys in the beginning of the video, and then I'm going to be using my brush comb tool that I have, and I'm just going to be laying the hair down before I make my baby hairs. Now that I'm finishing the baby hairs, this is the final look. I turned the camera around by mistake and didn't realize, and then I couldn't turn back around the video. But this is the final look. I'm loving how it's looking. This is one of my styles that I used to use back in the day when I just started being natural. It's good to take it out of the archives to redo it again for this video. It's a great protective style. And the twist, you can unravel them and use them for a twist out. I'm just gonna be leaving mine in for a few more days. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you liked how it turned out, and I hope you try it out for yourself. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. See you in my next video.